children's home.
That's what they
Shut up, the lot of you! Queenie, are you going to tell me what's going on or not?
That's just it. Nothing.
You were picked up for loitering near a warehouse that's been knocked over more times than I care to remember. Hardly nothing.
Look, you know me, Dux. I am not the thieving type. I have a very lucrative business of my own.
Bring in that young girl. Let's see if we can get any sense out of her.
No, leave her out of it.
Look, I'm going to throw the book at you lot if I don't start getting some answers.
Well,
It's a long story, Bill.
So, I've got all night.
Have you ever heard of the Delinquents Rehabilitation Scheme? Look, if you could do us this one big favour, we've got a really good chance of getting us straightened out.
I wish you'd told me all this before. Could have saved a lot of time.
I know. Will you do it?
Don't suppose I've got much choice. Lennox, get in here.
is that man going to lock us up?
No, love, you can go straight home. Your mum will be worried sick.
Take this lot down to the cells. Go on, get out of here, you scum.
Don't say anything till your solicitors arrive,
Bloody
boys.
coppers. I'm innocent and I can prove it.
Save it for the judge.
You'll never make the charges stick.
Lock this one up and throw away the key.
You're in the clear. Don't say a word.
All right, Lennox, what have you got to say for yourself?
Oh, lay off her, will you? I told you she had nothing to do with it.
That right, kid? You better not be spinning me a line, you know. I get nasty.
I'm not, honest.
Good job, too. You got any idea what you'd get for lying?
Of course
Shut
she...
up, Marshall, I wasn't talking to you. 20 years. That's a long time to be out of circulation. You're 15 now, right?
Yeah.
Let's see, 15 and 20. You'd be 35 next time you saw Easy Street. Is that what you want? Being locked up until you're 35?
No.
Well, then stay away from scum like Marshall here. Next time you mightn't be so lucky. I'll organise a car to take you home. And don't let me see you in this place again, ever!
I'd better get a move on. I've still got a business to run.
I hate this overnight shift. It's either quiet as a graveyard or worse than a madhouse.
Hey, thanks for your help, Bill. You are an angel.
No, it's one of the qualifications for the job.
No, seriously, though. There are some who couldn't give a damn. And I'd be rotting away in a cell by now for disturbing the peace or something.
You and that juvenile both.
She's a strange kid. A good kid, though. Makes you wonder what her parents think they're on about.
Yeah, who knows? Takes all types.
You've got a little kiddie wink, haven't you?
2 now, couple of boys.
Oh, lovely.
Mind you, sometimes I look at them and I can't help wondering where they'll end up. It's easier for kids than ever these days to get into trouble.
A big responsibility.
You do what you can for them. I've seen some really bad ones come through here.
And some bad parents, eh?
Yeah. Still, if I've learned nothing else in all my years on the force, it's that nobody, and I mean nobody, is all bad. Oh, sometimes you've got to do a bit of digging, but you'll always find something. It's true.
Got some lollies? Nikki, 10 out of 10.
Here's a turn-up. Where have you been?
Been cooked, that's all.
How come your mother didn't know that?
I was staying at a friend's place. But I'm here now, aren't I? Planning to finish off the week.
I'll phone Mr. Russell and find out you keep an eye on her.
Where were you? Really?
I'll drop it.
Didn't know you were coming back. Thought you'd
I'll get real, will ya? I'll do what I want.
Nora and them, they were worried about you.
Bet they were. Bloody bitches.
They're not as bad as you think.
What would you know?
Nothing. Except I've been finding out some stuff about myself and about how bad it is in there. Oh, why'd you come back?
Like I said, want to see the week through. Must be bloody mad.
Thanks for letting me know.
Yes. Bye. Here are these files you asked for. Oh, and I've got Graham outside if you're ready to see her.
Yes, I will. That was David Russell on the phone. Seems Nikki Lennox turned up at the pickup point this morning wanting to come back.
Well,
He thinks it'd be a good idea if we accept her excuse that she's been ill and let her finish her week here.
well, if he thinks it'll do any good.
He seems convinced. So could you arrange for her to do laundry duty with Cindy? I'd like them to have their last day together.
Fine.
I better see Daphne now.
Come along. Do you want me to stay?
No, that'll be fine. How are you feeling, Daphne?
Don't know, all right, I guess.
Sit down. The doctor seems to think you're going to be all right.
Yeah, he says I've got to take it easy for a while.
You're very lucky they found you in time. Do you feel like talking about why you wanted to hurt yourself again? Did it have anything to do with Ben Fulbright?
No, it's got nothing. I was just sick of being stupid. I just made a fool of myself. I got it all mixed up about him and me.
Daphne.
Everything I do's wrong, Mrs. Reynolds.
We
I
all
tried.
make mistakes.
Well, you don't know what it's like being slow. You're clever. You're important. I'm nothing. I'm no use to anybody.
But what about all the work you've done while you've been here?
Well, in the laundry, you mean?
No, I mean things like the garden. A stupid person couldn't have done what you've done out there. All the plants are growing well. and it
Plants
looks-
grow by themselves, Mrs. Reynolds. They don't need me.
But I've never seen the garden look so nice. And what about the work you've done on the paper? The women wouldn't have chosen you for the job if they didn't think you could do it.
Yeah. Look what happened to the first edition, eh?
It wasn't your fault. Lexi owned up to it.
Everything's my fault. I'm no good to anyone. I'm just useless.
That's not true. How can I make you understand that everyone here cares about you? No one wants to see you hurt.
Can I go now, please?
No, there is one other thing I want to talk to you about. There are some more doctors who want to see you. They'll be here soon to give you some more tests.
But I already done them tests.
Well, these are different doctors, not the ones who tested you for PMS.
Well, what are they coming here for?
The department needs a full medical and psychiatric check on you after your attempted suicide.
Well, couldn't they get all that from them other tests I did?
Not really. You see, these doctors will be trying to show that the results of those tests are wrong.
What do you mean?
They know that you tried to hurt yourself. They also know that your period's not due yet.
So?
Well, to them that proves that you're not really suffering from PMS at all. And if they can prove that, I'm afraid your chances of release will virtually disappear.
Alice saw her being taken to Mrs. Reynolds' office.
How is she?
Well, Lynn said she seemed okay when she took her breakfast up, mainly bruising by the sound of it.
Cindy, can you take the skip, collect the dirties?
Sure.
Better go for maternity first before you do the cells.
What's going on? I don't know. I don't think we should even ask. Just get the washer loaded.
It's no good blaming me. It wasn't my fault.
Well, it was some bugger's fault. Queenie's in the clanger and you walk away scot-free. I think that's a bit fishy.
I didn't tell the police nothing. I knew you'd think that.
Well, what did you expect us to think, you silly little twerp?
Cool it, mate. What exactly did the cops charge them with? I mean, did you actually see them being charged?
No, they took me home before that.
Oh, chauffeur driven, eh? Look, the plan's ruined and she's ruined it. I say that we should finish her off now.
A fair go.
Queenie told her to say nothing, and that's what she did. That's why we picked her for the job in the first place, because she'd obey orders and kill if necessary.
Well, she's messed it up and she's got to pay.
Okay, we still need her. It's bad luck we lost Queenie. But there are others we can get guns from. Nikki here is going to do all our work for us on the outside.
Oh, you got it wrong.
Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
I'm not going through that again. Not ever. Not for no one. Well, go on, kill me if you like. I'm going to be dead sooner or later if I get involved with people like you.
Keep cool.
What a chicken.
Look, I won't say nothing about any of your plans. Not to no one. But you got to let me off. I'm not a crim. I was just looking for kicks. But I don't want none of it no more. Please.
I say we let her off the